anyone who's been in the state of Connecticut in the last couple of years knows that we face a dramatic challenge in the way of storms of unprecedented proportions. We've seen several so-called 100-year storms in the last 2 years. So we now know there's a critical agenda of protecting our coastline.
And in times like these, people turn to Audubon to learn how to balance the needs of nature and humans.
But we're finding that one of the most important defenses for our civilization are the natural undeveloped areas of our coastline. Places like tidal marshes like this can absorb tremendous amounts of floodwaters in storm events. Not only are they important buffers, they are also tremendously productive ecosystems. Tidal marshes are among the most productive ecosystems on Earth.
Understanding and showing others how to be stewards of our natural resources has always been at the heart of Audubon's mission.
As the state organization of the National Audubon Society, we have helped generations of families in Connecticut and in this region for over 70 years, in fact, to understand, appreciate, and contribute to the world around them.
One of the other things I'm most proudest about Audubon is that we are the only national organization that has representation across the whole country at a local level.
People everywhere can relate to birds. That Audubon focuses on them makes it easier to engage people locally and nationally.
Birds offer a powerful lens into the health of our environment. They represent nature's ultimate barometer.
Connecticut lies along the Atlantic Flyway. This allows Audubon to use birds to show people about the interconnectivity of our global environment and our special place within it.
There are specially adapted creatures that only are found on coastal tidal marshes of the East Coast. One of them is the salt marsh sparrow. It's estimated that up to 20% of the world's population of this globally threatened species lives right here on the shores of Connecticut. One of the things that Audubon is working with our partners is to identify areas where marshes will be allowed to grow.
To that end, Audubon Connecticut is adding to and protecting the state's salt marshes, from Barn Island to Hammonasset State Park. And using its centers and sanctuaries across the state, Audubon teaches Connecticut residents how to manage other vital habitats for birds and wildlife. This includes the pristine forests of our northwest, globally significant habitats along our southeastern coast, our scarce shrublands, as well as suburban and urban landscapes. And Audubon's success is due to our willingness to collaborate.
We have had a great partnership over the years with Audubon Connecticut. This is a group that really takes its conservation mission seriously. One of the things we're most excited about going forward is the opportunity to really advance the conservation agenda on the Connecticut River and the entire watershed of the Connecticut River as the first in the nation blue way. So the Audubon Alliance allows us to protect thousands of square miles of watershed through 4 states.
The power of Audubon lies in its ability to reach people at every age and level of expertise. Through its chapters, nature centers, and partnerships, Audubon engages families in getting out, learning about nature, and becoming active in protecting it. Audubon at Home is a prime example.
This is the Armstrong Court Community Organic Garden in Greenwich, Connecticut. The principles of Audubon at Home are very important to us down here. When we first got here, we noticed that there really weren't any birds. And now you're out here gardening and you hear birds and there are butterflies everywhere.
One of the important things about Audubon is that in a polarized political environment, we're passionate about the fact that conservation has no party. People listen to and rely upon Audubon as a voice of reason when it comes to conservation. And the reason it works is simple. We show people that what's good for birds, clean air, clean water, and rich green spaces are good for all of us.